It is almost 2 o'clock and I've had my lunch and have been doing stuff. As you can see, I have my poles there. They're attached to my backpack down below. That is one of the things that I did today on my while I was out. So I went out because I had a physio appointment, and I mentioned to the driver, his name was Paul Driver, that I wouldn't mind if we could drop off at the Canadian Tire so I could get some carabiners to attach my poles to my backpack. That's my theory, that this would be workable, that I would be able to work this out that way. And I said, and he came really early. He came well before the time, like 10 minutes before he was needed, or before his appointment, before they said he would arrive. There we go. And I had half an hour, and it doesn't take a half an hour to get there. It takes 15 minutes. So we have plenty of time. However, it was, as you may have seen earlier, incredibly foggy. So he came early and we headed out, we started chatting, and I mentioned this, and he says, well, why don't we go there first? Because, everything in town is very close. Like, I have walked around all of that town, no problem. So I said, sure, yeah. So we went to the Canadian Tire first. I got 2 carabiners, and I have tested my
It's 2 o'clock
theory on how I can fasten my poles to my backpack. I just need one more thing, which is something that will, maybe an elastic, to hold them together more closely. So when I'm transporting them, they will not be that tall, because I will shrink them. I do not need my sticks while I'm on the train. I do not need my sticks when I'm walking to the train, walking from the train. So they can be shrunk to about half the size. Not quite half the size, but a lot less. So I'll shrink them down, and that's my next, maybe elastics, maybe another trip to Canadian Tire, I don't know. I'll ask my son. Something that will hold them together so that they don't jangle about. Something that will hold them within the carabiners. Something that will hold them up. Maybe I can attach them a third way to the backpack. There may be another, there are a lot. Oh, there is another, yes, loop. Okay, so there's a third loop that I can attach that to, and then they will be fastened. Yay, I figured it out. I can probably do that with an elastic. Yeah, I'll find that loop. That loop's down there. No problem. I can do that. Great. I like it when I figure things out on the run. Nothing happening in Cortina. Oh, that's my refrigerator making that sound? I'm not sure. So yeah, he picked me up. We drove through pea soup. Fog as thick as pea soup. It was amazing. Or is that it's very sunny. Came noon, the sun came out, and of course things start melting. Interesting. Like, where am I in the house? This is the kitchen. This is the outside wall of the kitchen. Outside wall of the kitchen? Yeah, it is. So what could be coming down there? Yeah, from the roof, I guess. Don't know. Not quite sure. Anyway, something's sliding down. The dog is loose upstairs. The cat would be loose upstairs if I let him. But he's a rotter. I let him up a while ago. And where did I catch him? On the table in the entryway, in the front entrance, looking at the plant that was sitting there. And I went, okay, you're coming down with me, because if you're going to chomp on plants, you cannot be up here. So I said, okay, that's it. You blew it. Which is why all my plants are inaccessible to him. He chomps on plants, so okay. You just lost a chance to enjoy the incredible warmth that you would be feeling upstairs. No. Thanks for showing me your true colors. You are not light orange, you are green. Hey Tanner, you're green. Where are you? You're sleeping on the couch. Yeah, so no go for him. What else? So I went to the physio. We went over everything. I came back extremely tired once again. We don't do anything, and yet it's very tiring. We altered my routine. So this is out and this is in. Yes. She liked that I do that. We've gone from yellow TheraBand to red TheraBand. So this is gone. Let me just, excuse me? Okay, well, fine. Yes, this is now paper, okay? This is scrap paper. How's that? Scrap paper. And are you guys roughhousing up there? Sounds like it. Right. Yes, okay. And that's the reason why I was tired, because we did these exercises. Yes. 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 Wait a minute. What's this? Disc. I don't have a appropriated disc. This is the one where I'm using the whatchamacallit to stand on it. It's not a disc, it's a, oh, I could stand on that thing upstairs. It's cool. Anyway, this is where I stand on the foam. Feet wide and close together. I said I did it for 10 minutes rather than 10 seconds. She said, well, it's okay. I said, yeah, it was kind of cool to do it for longer, because then I really feel the fatigue. Anyway, so I have a new thing. Yes. Come on, Cortina. Cortina d'un pezzo. Or is there somebody home and I'm not aware of it? Is there somebody home? Let me check to see if somebody's home. Somebody home? Nope. Everybody's away. Everybody's at work. I really wonder what's going on upstairs. I don't hear walking. I hear rustling, which means a cat and dog are doing something. Obviously, nobody in Cortina is doing anything. It's dark there. Yeah, so it's 8 o'clock. Oh, I know what it is, the vacuum. I just heard it now. The vacuum is going around upstairs. This happens every day. Although most days it dawns on me more quickly than it just did. It didn't dawn on me. The vacuum is going. Their vacuum goes every weekday. My vacuum goes every 3 days during the week. But I did it today because I didn't want anything happening yesterday because yesterday was a holiday. So no vacuuming on holidays. Yes, the vacuum is trying to get at places that it can't get at. So that is the problem. That is the problem.